the Masters. Big deal, this golf tournament. It's the Fufu Golf Tournament. And I saw a couple of things. My son, Dutch, was home watching the Masters yesterday. And a couple things I took away from it. I want to do a couple presentations. This guy got really pissed.
40 yards.
Frustrated Sergio. He hits the ground, and then not only did he take it out on the tee box, but that driver is done for the day.
It happens.
What did they tell you on the fourth hole?
I'm not going to tell you.
Did they give you a warning or something on the fourth?
Nice question, please.
Yeah, because you can't screw around there.
Yeah, I guess not.
You can't even have. There's no phones there either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It seems so quiet. It's totally the opposite of the one that is here.
Oh,
The
yeah,
people's
complete
open.
opposite. I saw that there was this study done at Harvard that men who wear Masters like merch but have never been to the Masters makes them like undateable by 50%.
That's my husband.
I don't think you need a Harvard
That's your
study for that.
husband?
You've never been before, but you're rocking all the gear.
He's just a fan. I think it's okay to be a fan.
So
He's
do I.
literally, that's all that was on in our house all weekend. It's like wearing a t-shirt from a rock band that just is a cool t-shirt, and some people are like, you can't wear that. You can't even name one song.
Right.
Well, here's the
Same
guy
thing.
who won,
Just wear
Rory
one.
McIlroy.
Rory is a rare repeat winner at Augusta.
Now, I play those clips to play this clip because I watched just a little bit, and the little bit that I watched, I caught what I like to call the dirty Masters. Lots of things sounded pretty dirty in golf.
And Scotty Scheffler has the putter out, Dottie.
It's actually looked quite good.
That grip just looks so comfortable. Perfect.
It is firm enough.
Just cannot believe how slow it is from back there.
You can see some pretty crazy finishes from Scotty back there with the shape of the hole.
This thing is getting a lot of action.
With his best friend on the bag.
Must grab and then release.
Joy and relief to finally get it done here at Augusta National.
It was like the first time somebody won back-to-back since Tiger Woods.
Oh, wow.
Still sounded dirty.
Good job, Rory guy.
Hi, Chloe. Oh, Chloe, you're driving. Good morning. Oh, my gosh. Okay, is there a way you can get off speakerphone?
Yes.
Because it sounds terrible.
Sorry.
Oh, there
Is
you
that
go.
better?
Yeah, much better. Much better. Okay, so we're going to set you up. If you win this game, you get tickets to see Somber. And does anyone know where Somber's performing or playing any
Desert
days?
Diamond Arena on October 14th. Just announced earlier this morning.
And
Tickets go on sale Friday.
So you can win these tickets
I'm
before
so
anybody
excited.
else. Okay, Nick, what game are we playing?
You guys, we're playing a really fun game. It's called Back to Friends.
Gotcha.
I don't get it.
Okay, because
That's the
Samber's
title of
big
one of his
song
songs.
is Back to Friends.
Oh, okay.
It's a hit.
I need you guys to guess these friends. Okay?
Let's do it.
Some are fictional, some are for real. If you can name both the friends, you get 2 points. Okay? We're gonna start with John Jay.
Do you know something?
Do you know something?
I might know something.
I might know something too.
What's the thing you know?
Oh no, I can't tell you, and you tell me what you know.
I can't tell you what I know.
Well, then I can't tell you what I know.
Okay, fine. You don't know.
That is Joey Tribbiani and Rachel
point.
Green.
2 points.
From Friends,
3
the TV
points.
show,
Wow.
played by Matt LeBlanc and Jennifer Aniston.
Keeps going.
15 points for
was
John Jay.
Episode the one with one red shoe. Episode one with one red shoe, and it is from the 1996 September episode.
So you're familiar with Friends then?
I am.
Okay, good job. John Jay taking a commanding lead in round one. Rich?
Aura.
Yellow.
For me?
Sunshine. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And like also, I think there's also purple.
That's very good.
Is this from the same press conference where Ariana Grande was, not today, helicopter? Where the helicopter was flying over? That is Ariana Grande and her friend Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah. Good job. 2 points for Rick in this round. Good job, Rich. I'm so proud of you. This is my... Low key, guys. This is my favorite clip I've ever pulled from anything ever. Peyton.
Stand behind me, wrap your arms around my waist. Then make a fist with one of your hands and put it against my abdomen with your thumb against my body, slightly below my rib cage. Grab your fist and press in and upward. you might have to press and push up more than once. Try it again. It's important to get it right.
That is Bill Nye the Science Guy teaching all of his classes.
Okay.
And his friends.
Teaching his friends. Okay.
Yes.
Any guesses in the room?
It sounds like a Spider-Man cartoon.
It's a Heimlich maneuver, right, that he's teaching, but I don't know who it is.
We were looking for the Super Friends. That's Batman and Robin.
I was close.
That's a PSA on how to give the Heimlich maneuver.
So random.
That doesn't even... Okay. That's fine.
Super
I'll
Friends.
take that one.
Or
Super
it's-
Friends.
The name of the show is literally Super Friends.
Okay. I think you might be the only person on this earth who is familiar with Super Friends.
It made me laugh so much. All right. Sorry, Peyton. Nothing for you. Kyle.
Even serious. What? Look at her. Oh my god.
I'm so happy.
Oh my god.
What? Can I hear it one more time?
Even serious. What? Look at her. Oh my god.
I'm so happy.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to guess the one in the background is Kris Jenner.
I got it.
Who is it, Peyton?
That's Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez at Selena Gomez's wedding.
That is correct. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Taylor Swift, Serena Gomez. Good
job.
job.
I thought
I
it
needed
was
to
a-
hear it the second time.
I thought it was a birth. They were watching somebody was being born.
Somebody be giving birth to best friends.
So funny.
All right, Chloe, I will award you the tickets if you can get these Super Friends.
You're going to love the next dish.
Oh, wow. What is it? Chicken wings?
Escargot.
Oh, hell no.
What are escargot?
Snails? They look good, though. I ain't gonna front.
I literally have no clue. Can I hear it one more time? Just
You're going to love the next dish.
Oh, wow. What is it? Chicken wings?
Escargot.
Oh, hell no.
What are escargot?
Snails? They look good, though. I ain't gonna front.
I'm afraid I don't.
All right, hang up on her. This is done. We're done. We're done. Anybody in the room?
Yeah. I'll give
Three,
her-
two, one.
Stewart.
I'll say we'll give her a clue.
Snoop.
One of them is Snoop Dogg. No?
Where's Khalifa?
No.
That was not Wiz Khalifa.
One of them is Snoop Dogg, and the other one is Martha.
Stewart.
Hey.
All right. All right.
my.
Chloe, we'll set you up. You're going to go see Somber. Congratulations.
Yay! Thank you guys so much. I'm sorry I didn't know it.
It's okay. Hold on the line. We're going to set you up, and we'll do it again tomorrow, too. We got Somber tickets every single day this week. And then in an hour, what's our prize in an hour?
In 1 hour, we have Breakaway Music Festival tickets.
Right on. Okay. Speaking of Somber, I saw a lot of press about Somber at Coachella this weekend. Did anyone, what was it? Because they kind of like, it's all about bringing out guests now, right?
Yeah, he decided to bring out Billy Corgan, which is very, very somber.
Give it up for Billy Corgan, everybody. Come on.
That was fun.
I always kind of feel like the younger artists, the younger, newer artists get to bring in like the artists that inspired them. And then it's cool for the older artists to be associated with the younger artist.
Totally. I feel like he got a little bit of that from Olivia Rodrigo because
Yeah.
she's been doing that a lot lately. But I was hoping that Somber and Addison Rae were going to link up at Coachella because in Somber's music video, 12 to 12, Addison Rae is like the star and she's just so good.
That
So I
would've
just
been
wanted
good.
to see them together.
Well, wasn't she performing to it?
Yeah.
And they didn't do that? That seems like a no-brainer.
I know.
They must have gone to a fight drama.
Addison Rae brought out Maddie Ziegler from Dance Moms, which was really cool. But yeah.
Okay, so last week you talked about going to Coachella alone.
Yeah, and I was going to do it. But actually, my friend Tatum came through and she rode with me, so I didn't have to go solo. And we drove. We left like the Phoenix area around 2. So we got on Saturday.
Okay, on Saturday.
Yeah, on Saturday at 2. So we're trying to go for Beaverchella. We had no tickets. Like we were going on just vibes. And then I was also hoping like, okay, if we can't sneak our way in, we could probably buy tickets outside. Like no problem. So we drive up, we get some food, and then there was this Airbnb put on this like event for Sabrina Carpenter, and it was Sabrina Carpenter's pit stop. And it was like at a gas station, which was really cool. So we got to drive around and see that. after we did that, we headed straight to Coachella. You guys, we made it all the way through all the parking. We didn't have the wristbands. We didn't have anything. We're like, hey, like, we're just here with the vendors. We're like following people in with with their construction
So far, I love that.
jackets.
Yeah.
And we literally, I had planned ahead because I had saw that vendors were wearing those like bright reflector jackets, and I have one of those. So I just brought it and I was carrying it around with me. They weren't double checking anything. We were just vibing and walking through. But once we got to the actual gate of the festival, no luck. None.
No
And
tickets for sale?
These fences were so high, there was no way we were going to be able to jump and scale them.
They know.
Wasn't
You
going to
couldn't
happen.
have just driven over it on a ramp like we tried last night on
I know,
84.
right? No, I wish. But no, there was no people selling tickets outside. None of it. So we hopped back in the car and drove back, and we watched Biebercella from a phone.
Oh, wow.
Okay, how long was the drive to go to Coachella?
It's about 3.5 hours.
I think that is so amazing that you did that and couldn't get in.
I know.
And like, how come, like, I figured, like, if that was me and you just hit a dead end, I would have started calling everybody I know to see, do you know anybody here? Do you know, like, it's something. 'Cause
Yeah.
you did all that work.
I probably would have done that if I didn't have my friend with me. Like, I had a +1 with me, and I was also kind of feeling her vibe. And so, you know what I mean?
Was she not as risky as you as far as like, let's sneak through this fence or whatever?
Yeah.
What did I miss though? Don't you have a friend who is literally a vendor there?
Yes. So service was awful. And when I called and texted, everything was going through as green. And as we were on the road about 45 minutes back into town, she texted me, hey, where are you at? I was like, oh, knife to my heart.
Oh, no.
So she finally got to you, but when
Yeah.
you were already...
Right. Because all we needed, because we had these yellow construction vests, all we needed was literally someone to come and grab us at the gate.
But were the yellow construction vests beneficial? Because it sounds like you don't, like, you
No,
needed
they
to
definitely
get into
thought
the
we
concert.
were. They definitely thought we were. Like, they have several security checkpoints to get into the festival. So through parking, through all this stuff, we didn't have any wristbands. We were just holding these jackets
To make it all that way.
That's what I mean.
All that way.
Now, how come you didn't, did you make a video?
I did, yeah, a little bit. I was kind of vlogging, but also I was kind of stressed out, and I was the one driving the whole time. So I
Because
couldn't
I
really
would
be
think
on
just,
my phone.
again, in my brain, if you made a video of not getting into Coachella, that could go viral, and the Coachella people might go, hey, let's take care of this girl.
Hopefully, I'm down to go back
Yeah,
next
but
weekend.
you gotta, I know, that's what I'm saying. You have a whole other weekend of this. So
Yeah.
you didn't document any of this in your
No,
vlog?
I have a lot of it in my video and on my camera and stuff for sure. I just haven't really pieced it all together.
Right. Do you have you getting denied?
No.
Man.
I know.
You have potential.
I know.
You
Now
have,
you have to go back just to get a video of you getting denied.
you have like the only story that no one else has at Coachella.
It's such
Like,
a bummer.
everybody else went.
Yeah.
like you went all.
Here's
to
where
me-
a yellow
to
vest
me-
can't
let
get
me
through.
tell you how my brain works. Jimmy Fallon can see this video and go, we got to get her to Coachella. We got to get this girl to Coachella. How do we get
That's
her
true.
here?
That's
But
true.
You didn't film it.
I know. I mean,
Listen,
I have
you
a lot
want
of it
part
on my
two?
phone.
This is the girl that
I just
Zendaya
haven't
crashed
put
her
it
wedding.
together.
Zendaya crashed her wedding, and now she can't get into Coachella. Let's help her, America.
Piece
Oh.
it together. I mean, she's still got a week to post it and let it go viral.
Well, I would post it and get it as soon as
Yeah,
possible.
whatever you can, might as well.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I think
Try
that's
it
cool that you
Tuesday.
went for it.
Peyton tried to get into Coachella.
I think you're sitting on.
funny.
I think you're sitting on something that could potentially be big for you, as far as your continuing storyline to be famous.
Yeah, I hope so. I honestly, fingers and toes crossed. And like my mom, when I got home, she was like, do you regret the drive? Like, do you feel like that was a waste of time? Do you feel like you put wasteless miles on your car? And I said, no, because honestly, the whole car ride home, I just kept thinking like, I'm going to get invited to Coachella next year. Like, it just put another pep in my step. Like, I was texting Kyle. I was like, I hate seeing other people have things that I don't have. Like, it genuinely irritates me.
Right. Now, if you put together a bomb video, you might have something no one else has. Like, I think you could go VIP there if you
I
get
got to
to
piece some things together.
if the right people get there. I have two friends that I knew were there for sure, and one of them was there because of Coachella, like as a sponsored person, and I just
fun.
thought of the video of him filming you from the other side. Oh, you can't get in? You can't get in, Peyton? You can't, and to have that video go viral. Oh, Peyton.
But also, it is difficult to try to call the people you know when you have no service.
That's true.
Right.
It's like, what's the backup there? Email?
No, you know, like as,
I don't know.
as
Or
they
you
say
need-
in the Boy Scouts, as my wife always says, failure to prepare is preparing to failure.
So what you need
like
is
that.
you need to be a vendor and come up with your own thing that you sell at Coachella.
I guess so.
So you will get in as an actual vendor.
I know.
All right, so Bieber crushed Coachella. There's a lot of controversy about his performance. There's a split. They're calling it lazy. Some people calling it brilliant. Peyton, you are.
I'm a believer.
You're a believer. Okay, so let's get your point of view as someone who drove all the way there, couldn't go and drove back.
I loved the show. There were so many times that I caught myself looking at this live stream, just smiling ear to ear. I mean, like the first time I saw Justin Bieber was on the TV during he had dropped one time, and I remember looking on MTV and being like, who is that? And I was obsessed ever since. And I felt like it was the first probably 30 minutes, I think was a little bit slower, but also that was a lot of his newer music that a lot of people aren't familiar with. And I also think people were so eager to hear the throwbacks that they kind of were, you know what I mean? Like it was like, okay, hurry up, let's get to something. But when Justin Bieber sat down and just started scrolling through YouTube, like we were just chilling back at the house with the homies, like I think that was absolutely brilliant. Like for him to not, I feel like people are saying that it's lazy because it's not what they expected it to be. Like the night before, you have Sabrina Carpenter who literally put on this theatrical performance.
That stage was nuts.
But also, you have to consider the artist. Justin Bieber doesn't perform like Beyonce or Sabrina Carpenter. Like that's not really his style.
I felt like it was so intimate, and I thought it was really cool. So some of the videos that I was seeing online, the reason that he had to go on YouTube is because some of those older songs he doesn't own, like Scooter Braun owns. So if he performs them, Scooter's going to get paid. So his way around it, YouTube is public domain. So if he's scrolling on YouTube, it's like not only did he get discovered there, but also he's getting away with playing these soundtracks and it's not necessarily his.
So you guys see the video of Katy Perry in the audience?
Yes.
She's watching and she's like, oh, thank God he's got premium YouTube. There's no ads.
I actually was wondering how he did that without hitting the ads, because every time I try to show somebody, and then she answered it. So, this is the debate, and this is kind of like, I watched it on YouTube, and just everything you just said, I felt the same way. I thought, this is incredible. Then I read a different point of view of somebody who spent $4,000 on tickets and went there and spent more money on Airbnb and only got a 45-minute performance. 45 minutes of him scrolling on YouTube.
I feel like if you spent $4,000 on a Coachella ticket to see Bieberchella, you are that much of a Justin Bieber fan that probably, you're probably like us.
But they were disappointed. So if you kind of take yourself out of Belieber and try to look at it through that point of view, I could see why they'd be disappointed. He just sat there. Now, for me, when I watched it on YouTube at home, it was freaking awesome, and I was so glad I didn't go there.
Right, because it felt like you were just kicking it with Justin Bieber.
In his house. It's like if it was a Saturday night, and he'd be like, yeah. In fact, my son Kemp, he was watching it in Hawaii, and good for him because they got to watch a lot earlier than us. He was watching Hawaii with his girlfriend. His girlfriend's a Believer, and she went. She started screaming. He thought the neighbors were going to complain. She was screaming so loud when he did Baby.
Yeah.
She went. In fact, for me, when I first turned it on, he was singing So Sick, Neo song. And I was like, and I didn't know he was scrolling. I was like, boy, that backup singer sucks. And it was actually him.
I know. That was my favorite part when he did the throwback.
So did I. But when I first turned it on, I was like, because you see the silhouette of a backup singer, but it was actually him at whatever, 12. And I was like, that guy, what is he doing? And then I caught on, oh, he's scrolling. And then it reminded me, and I got to tell you, this guy gets credit for all this. This could be a whole new thing with some artists, because Kanye did that. I went to see Kanye 2 years ago. He sold out the arena, was on his phone, playing tracks off his phone and singing with it. And remember, I told you guys, someone said, that was one of my favorite concerts of all time.
Well, they
and I think
the crowd.
Bieber did that in another level. Scrolling on YouTube, making fun of yourself, showing the paparazzi.
And brilliant stuff. They're all on the internet today I saw was Justin Bieber really got paid $10 million to play memes for the audience.
But I definitely wouldn't want to pay $4,000 and drive 3.5 hours and sit through 45 minutes. I think I'd have a different perspective.
I don't know. Seeing Justin Bieber perform Baby with his younger self is pretty cool.
Worth $4,000.
Okay, so you guys know that one?
Side note, I wouldn't pay $4,000 for any concert.
That's what I'm saying.
But you pay $4,000 for Coachella. You're not just getting. You're not paying that just for the Bieber.
What I'm telling you is the people that paid $4,000 are disappointed. They were disappointed.
I feel like that's a them problem.
That's what I'm saying. You can't take yourself out of it and look at it through a different perspective.
Truly
I can.
I can't. I just can't. Like the fact he performed, that should be me. And he's like looking back at the screen, just so proud of himself. My favorite part was when the crowd started singing Fall. And I was so mad when he wouldn't go and put it on. That was like probably my favorite Justin Bieber song of all.
Did you see I love when he played the video of him falling off the stage?
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. And after he falls, it goes into his song Fall and the crowd starts singing.
All his crash out moments. Some people are saying that was probably so healing for him to like take back those moments.
It was fantastic. I'm such a fan of his. He is probably like a once or twice two people in a generation talent.
Oh, for sure.
Because he can do all that and play sports.
I know, he's a hooper.
Like, you'd see Somber try to hoop. I don't think so.
No, I think you'd be a little awkward.
The guy is just unbelievably
and he
talented.
sounded so good, too.
Yeah,
unreal.
Anyway, you can find it on YouTube. There's a whole channel if you miss anything. And then is he going to do the same thing next Saturday? What if he does a totally different thing?
He might.
Right, you never know. Okay, this is big news. Our phone number is 877-937-1047. Our Instagram, John Jay and Rich. And if you go to our Instagram right now at John Jay and Rich or Kyle's Instagram at Unfug, you can see the story of the new family member. What happened, Kyle?
That's right. Friday afternoon, I went to the Love Pup shelter and picked up our newest family member. Her name is Poppy, and she's the cutest little puppy I've ever seen in my life. My kids didn't know about this at all, and so I tag teamed with my husband, Scott. He went and picked them up from school, and the timing worked out so perfectly to where I brought Poppy home, gave her a second to kind of like breathe, and then I set up cameras. So I had originally picked a spot in the backyard and had the spots laid out on where I could put these. I had 2 cameras set up, and I'm like, okay, if I put one here and I put one here, if I put one here, I could see like them walking in, and if I put one here, then I could see their faces, and they're gonna lose it. I had this whole idea of what this video was gonna turn out in this moment, so I could capture it because I knew it was gonna be like so special. So right when I bring her outside, I go to the spot where I had set up the cameras, and it's like so sunny, you can't see anything. I'm like, I got to switch places. So I called Scott, and I was like, hey, remember what we talked about earlier? It's got to be a different location. And he's like, what? I'm like, it's got to be a different location. I'll text you. Because they were in the car with him at that moment. So I quickly move all the cameras and I try to set it up and don't have a whole lot going on because I also got this puppy and I don't want to run around the backyard getting into like something that she shouldn't be into. And so I had an Easter basket set up to put her in. So when the kids come out, she's sitting in the Easter basket and it's like, oh my gosh. So the kids walk out and like both of their faces are like precious. Like Easton's just in shock. He doesn't know what to think. And Addie's like covering her mouth and she's like starting to tear up. And I'm like, this is amazing. And like they see the puppy and they're so cute. They're like really excited, but they're concerned about our dog Daisy at the same time. Because if you've heard me talk about Daisy before, she's not really into other dogs at all. She hates other dogs. Let me just put it lightly. So they were like, but what about Daisy? Is she going to be okay? And so we brought Poppy over to Daisy and it's like, okay, what is this moment going to be like? And Daisy is like, I don't even know how to describe this in words. She doesn't want to have any of this.
That's why they call the female dogs what they called female dogs.
That's where that comes from?
Yeah.
Daisy won't even look Poppy in the eye. Like, Poppy like tries to get in front of her and Daisy just like swiftly moves her head to the side. Not in here. Not in my house. And so since Friday, Daisy, it's actually been very kind of sad because Daisy's a little depressed. The first day, she wouldn't eat. And we're like, oh, it's okay. So we're just trying to give her a lot of extra love and show her that she wasn't replaced. You just have a little sister now. And slowly but surely, she's starting to like return to her normal routine. But she still will not be in the same room as the puppy. She's still like if I'm with Poppy and I go over to Daisy, she does the same thing to me where she's like, oh, I don't want to look at you.
But how's the kids and the new puppy? Like, what's
They're
that
obsessed.
like?
Everyone's obsessed, and it's very cute. Addie is adorable with her. She's really like they're so helpful. It's a beautiful thing. And so I'm just like the only part of it that is a little bumpy right now is our dog Daisy. So if you've ever incorporated 2 dogs together and one that has a personality like this, and you have any advice, I am open and willing to try
I
all
do.
the things.
It's happened to us a bunch of times. It just takes time. But I think I remember you saying that Daisy is Scott's dog, right? So I think Scott has to hold Daisy, and then Scott has to also hold Poppy slowly, and then see that, oh, Dad likes Poppy? I think there's some sort of thing like that, and it takes time, but I promise you it's going to work out. I have a dog, Maggie, who wants to kill everybody and wanted to kill every dog, and now she's fine. I mean, unless you're a plumber or someone coming to my house, she wants to kill you. But other than that, it just takes time, you know, and she has to see you love her. She's got to see you love Poppy. She got to see you got to love on her too.
Yeah.
And the kids.
So we're doing that, but it is kind of funny because literally yesterday we were in the living room and Daisy was like probably about 20 feet away from where Poppy was, and Scott had walked out of the bedroom on Poppy's side and came down and gave her like a little pets, and all you see is Daisy in the distance just giving him the evil eye.
So funny.
So yes, it will take time, but we're committed to making it work, and it's like a very special time, and we're loving it.
How fun. When Poppy and Daisy become besties, you need to do that trend where it's like, who are you? I'm the owner of this house.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I bet you they will be besties. It'll happen. It'll happen.
It's just like
I would bet you $1 million. It'll happen.
Every buddy film starts with it's just like Step Brothers. They were enemies at first.
You're right.
All right, so do you want to see the video? To see the video Kyle's talking about, it's on Instagram. Go to John Jay and Rich on Instagram. We got $1,000 of Pat Hickey's money. And Jessica is our contestant. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning, John Jay.
Good morning. Okay. You got a minute to win it, Jessica. What are you doing right now? Where are you going?
I'm working right now. Well, I'm supposed to be.
Where do you work?
I work at a bank.
Okay, well, let's do it then.
60 seconds on the clock. Get all 10 questions right. You win $1,000. Jessica, I hope it's you today. Let's go. How many days in a week?
7.
Gary is the name of whose pet snail?
SpongeBob's.
Olympia is the capital of what U.S. state?
Is it Washington?
What is the name of the first satellite ever launched into space?
I don't, was it, I know this, I remember does it start with an R? Was it the rover?
Oh no,
Was it
Jessica.
Sputnik.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
You're kind of on a roll there, too.
You got 3 right.
Darn.
Schnikes. Well, thanks for playing, Jessica. Oh, you hung up.
Oh.
Man. Sorry. Okay, so you know what's funny? We talked about last week about Peyton going alone to Coachella, alone to a festival by herself, and she didn't. She went with a friend, right?
Right.
I went to a concert alone Friday night.
What concert?
And I went to a baby shower alone yesterday.
Goodness.
I was the one doing things alone.
You love doing things alone, John
I
Jay.
really do. I love being alone. I really do. I realized I was just so happy. I went shopping alone, grocery shopping. It was so great.
What concert did you go to by yourself?
Listen to this. This, to me, is an amazing story to share with you guys, and I hope you bear with me as I tell it because there's a little bit of backstory to it. So, I have what's called the highly successful John J. Van Ness podcast, and the producer of the podcast, his name's Tyler. He's the guy who created the podcast and came to me and he asked me, do you want to do this podcast? I call him Tyler, the podcast creator.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So he tells me that the lead singer of this band called Mercy Me wants to come on a podcast. Are you guys familiar with Mercy Me?
Is that I Can Only Imagine?
When you know this is my wife's favorite. My wife says, I want to play this. She wants this song at her funeral. I feel like you guys will know this song. You know it?
Yeah.
You know it, Peyton?
Only imagine
Vana Zan Zan.
when I walk by your side.
It's also a movie. They made it into a movie. 80 million at the box office. It was number 1 for 2 weeks. Then they had a sequel. I Can Only Imagine Part 2. It came out in February.
I can still only imagine.
So this guy, his name is Bart. He comes in, he walks in with this guy, his producer guy or his manager. And he says, hey, as soon as before the podcast even starts, this might even be on the podcast because I record right away. He says, hey, if you want, I'd love to have you come to the concert tonight. And I'm like, oh, in my brain, like, oh, where? I don't know if I can. I got going on. I go, where is it? He's like, it's in Glendale. Glendale. So then I remember my New Year's resolution to do more stuff, right? To say yes to more things.
Say that.
My wife's out of town. I had no reason to say no outside of I wanted to go to bed at 7:30.
Right.
And I said, what time do you go on? He goes, 9. I go,
this is everything that you don't love.
right. But at the same time, I'm challenging myself to want to do new things and say yes to things. So I'm doing the podcast with him and we talk about this song. And this song he wrote about his dad who died, which is what the movie's based on. His dad abused the hell out of him when he was a kid. And then when his dad got cancer and found Jesus and turned around and became the dad he always wanted. It's a beautiful story. And they made that into the movie. And it's all about his dad. So we're talking about stuff. And I said, well, how did it launch? How did it become a hit? Like, because he was like, they were just a band and they were playing at every place. They were handing out CDs in out of the trunk of their car. And it turns out that there was a radio show in Dallas in the year 2000 that was doing a truth or dare. And someone called up the radio show and said, I dare you guys to play this song. And they brought the CD to the radio station. And the guy that was doing the morning show said, I'll play it. And he played it. And he said, people went nuts for the song. And they were like, that song gave me goosebumps. What is it? And they played it again. They played it again. And because of that airplay in Dallas, it took off.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
And it got very, very famous. So a little backstory. Before I worked with Rich, I had a radio show in Houston. And it was just me. And I had hired this guy. He was 6'8" and really skinny. And he was 20 years old. His name was Fitz. And I would teach Fitz everything I could about radio. And I put him in a Speedo and put him out in the street and he would do stuff.
And that was everything you learned about radio.
I would have Fitz do all kinds of stuff, right? So, and I would teach him everything I could teach. And then Fitz and I left. We left Houston and he went to Dallas. And Fitz got his own morning show. And that was Fitz.
Oh, how cool.
Fitz played that song for him on the radio. And I was like, when he told me that, I got goosebumps. And I was like, oh my God. So then he goes, so indirectly, you're the reason this song, because I hired Fitz. So then Fitz, so then I was like, okay, I'll go to the show. So I go, let's FaceTime Fitz. So he goes, you FaceTime him because he goes, I just talked to Fitz last week. He goes, we're still great friends is what he said. And I go, well, I still coach him and give him some advice every once in a while. Fitz now hosts a country countdown. It's all over the United States. It's called, what's it called? Do you know it's a famous?
I think it's called the Country Countdown.
It's a famous countdown.
Yeah, CMA maybe?
He took over for somebody and it's huge. So Fitz, I FaceTime Fitz and he doesn't pick up. Bart FaceTime Fitz and he doesn't pick up. I FaceTime Fitz again and again and again. He doesn't pick up. I text him and said, pick up the phone. He doesn't pick up the phone. I say goodbye to Bart. I get in my car. I'm backing out of my car. Fitz calls me and he's crying and he's bawling his brains out. And I'm like, whoa, because that's not like Fitz. I go, what's going on? He goes, my dad died.
Oh.
And he goes, and my brothers and sisters have had dreams of my dad. He died a few days ago. And my brothers and sisters have all these dreams about my dad. He hasn't visited me yet. He goes, and I'm sitting on the porch crying. He goes, and you and Bart start calling me. And he goes, Bart's song is about his dad. Mm-hmm. You're the guy that hired me. Like it was this weird, spiritual moment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really powerful.
It was like goosebumps. And I was like, oh my God. Then I was like, I go, you got to call Bart right now and tell him. Call Bart and tell him. He goes, you never want to talk to me. Yo. And I'm like, well, yes, this has been a long call for me. I'm driving. I go, we got to the point of the phone call. Call Bart and let him know what happened. I text Bart. I'm like, bro, you got to talk to Fitz right now. And I'm like, call Bart. I got, so anyway, I hang up with Fitz and then Bart texts me and Bart's like, oh my God, unbelievable, right? So I end up going to the concert. I get to the arena. I walk in, they have an all access pass for me, backstage pass, and one ticket, like one. I posted a picture of me holding my finger up one because I was just one. I was like, can I have one, please? One. So I go, I get to the concert. They walk me in backstage. I have access to everything. And I've never done in all the years of being in radio. I was at backstage. I was next to the stage, and the manager guy goes, "Here, why don't you sit up here?" And I was sitting on one of those black boxes that the equipment come in. You know what I'm talking about? The speakers come in.
Yeah.
And I'm like on the side of the stage. And like my feet don't touch the ground. They're like dangling. And I'm all by myself. And I just see the whole arena sold out. There's like 18,000 people there. Meanwhile, I'm thinking Coachella's going on right now. What are these people doing? But it was like this beautiful concert. It was sold out and it was awesome. And I took a picture of the band and so that's what happened. So I thought Peyton was going to Coachella alone. She didn't.
Nope, I switched up on you.
I went to a concert alone. What are the chances?
Wow. What a powerful song.
Yeah, listen to it. I mean, it's beautiful. It's called I Can Only Imagine. The band's called Mercy Me. And I didn't see the movie. Noah saw the movie.
I can only imagine.
What do you think, Noah?
It will be like.
A couple of years ago, I was like just looking for something to watch, and I came across the movie, and I watched the movie, and I was like, this guy's story is absolutely amazing. And I have 2 or 3 songs saved by him, too. Great guy.
I went to go watch the movie over the weekend, and I thought, I got to watch the movie now. This guy told me this whole life. It was like $2.30 to rent. I was like, forget that. Should be free. It's not even, it's like, you can't even set out free. It's not anywhere on an app for free. I'm like,
It was free when I watched it.
Yeah, but I went to Amazon. It's like $2. I was like, sorry, dude.
I already paid for Amazon.
I can't imagine paying for that. Anyway, this is the song, and it's freaking amazing.
So obviously we talked about Justin Bieber at Coachella, but Sabrina Carpenter, she headlined Coachella Friday night and made a lot of headlines herself. So she actually had an old Hollywood themed set, a pretty star-studded show that she called her Sabrina Wood performance. So it's featured surprise cameos from Susan Sarandon, Samuel L. Jackson, and Will Ferrell, who was like an electrician. Will.
Gosh darn it. Did the power go out again? Oh my God. Unbelievable. Typical Coachella. This is why you do a tech run through, but these guys didn't want to do a tech run through.
Why is he so funny? Like everything he does is hilarious to me. In any case, she also caused headlines because in the middle of her performance, there was some fans there who were chanting. It's like a Middle Eastern chant. She heard it and she got a little confused.
I think I heard someone yodel. Is that what you're doing? I don't like it. That's your culture, is yodeling?
A celebration!
Is this Burning Man? What's going on? This is weird.
So because of that, everyone was calling that, her reaction to that, insensitive, Islamophobic, and Sabrina went to social media then and was like, I'm really sorry. I love all cheers and yodels. Didn't mean to offend anybody, but it is a chant that is used to express joy, intense joy, celebration, or pride during festive occasions, which that concert definitely was.
Yeah, for sure. Somber, he made his big Coachella debut this weekend, and his set had a lot of people impressed, but he is getting absolutely roasted online for his manifestation exit. So at the end of his set, he basically said, Coachella, I'll see you guys again when I headline. And everyone kind of was like, isn't that what Sabrina Carpenter said 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And it worked for her.
Exactly. So, but
What's wrong with that?
he's getting roasted online. Personally, I think Somber gets a lot of hate, probably unwarranted, but I don't know.
But he's also manifesting what the future that he wants.
Exactly. And when I saw this headline, though, on Coachella, I was like, this is fake. No way this is real. Apparently, Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi were just caught sucking face at Justin Bieber's after party. I was like, okay, I hope this is so true. Because that couple right there, good looking couple, if you're asking me.
Yeah. Ooh, I
could
hope
have
that's
super
real.
babies.
Me too.
Did you guys see how expensive food is? Everyone's freaking about the food at Coachella. I think they said pizza and a drink was $34 just for one person, and that's the smallest thing that you could possibly get.
For sure. I saw a ton of videos of the lines being empty, and not because the food was so expensive, but because everyone's on Ozempic and nobody's hungry. That makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense. And maybe they had to raise the prices because no one was eating. Right. Bruno Mars, he addressed the 2024 reports claiming he owed MGM. Remember they said he owed him $50 million during his romantic tour opener in Las Vegas. He said, yeah, don't worry about that.
See, I'm debt free. I paid the casino off a long time.
So he doesn't. He's debt free. He
said
paid
he
the
owed-
casino off a long time ago.
He owed $50 million.
Mhm.
That's a little less than Rue owed that drug dealer.
That's right.
Well, she owed him
Victoria.
$46 million.
I know. That's so funny. So Blake Lively is, I guess she's just dealing with some serious reputation fallout. We know this because a lot of people are Team Justin Baldoni. Their trial heads to court May 18th is when the whole thing starts. And Blake's team actually just submitted new evidence that for some reason included Taylor Swift's cookie recipe. I'm not really sure what that would have anything to do with the trial. In fact, I guess Baldoni's team said, yeah, everything they submitted has little relevance to the case as it is, so you probably won't end up seeing that in court. But it's almost like I feel like they're just trying to throw all this stuff at them to throw them off to make it take more time for them. Because you know how like we watch those lawyer shows and they send them all of the evidence
Yep.
and they have to go
Yep.
through all of it. It's a cookie recipe.
But, hey, man, I bet you I would quick if we get that recipe. Let's quickly put that on Instagram and let's make cookies.
Oh, that's our next try it Tuesday if we ever
You
get that
gotta-
recipe.
Yeah, so it's not out yet. The recipe.
Yeah, I haven't seen it online anywhere,
It's
but if
gonna
you
be
find
big.
it, send it to us. We will send it. Like I said, May 18th is when the trial starts. So we'll see how that whole drama plays out.
Drake just pulled the most iconic and literal, like, iced out move at the Toronto Raptors game last night. He had his courtside seats completely encased in this block of ice. And now the internet is like in a tailspin because I feel like we're getting that Iceman album pretty soon. Any day now.
That's good promotion for it. I mean, kind of
right?
genius if
It
you
looked
ask
really
me.
cool too if you saw the pictures online.
Good job, Drake. All is well between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. They're literally trying to sell their $60 million Beverly Hills mansion right now. And it was a big contentious thing, I think, when they split up. But I think Ben just had enough of it. And he's like, listen, if you sell it, don't even give me half. I don't even want to deal with it anymore. I just want to be done. You take the money.
He doesn't want $30 million.
He's got a lot of money. He just doesn't want to deal with the
But
drama.
still,
So.
did you see it's like 34,000 square feet?
Yeah, it's
That
got
is
12 bedrooms,
massive.
24 bathrooms, basketball court, the whole nine. I mean, yeah, it's $60 million. It better have all that stuff, right?
It's like a super Target.
But yeah, for Ben just to walk away is kind of huge. Either that or it just means they have like a really good relationship and maybe Jennifer was like, hey, I could really use extra money right now. Lily Allen has rejoined Cameo.
I'm very excited to be available to give your friends, family, business associates shout outs. Yeah, your wish is my command. Ask me to do some dumb and I will do that dumb. Enjoy.
Her price is about $507 if you want Lily Allen to do some dumb stuff for you.
Before we do a Euphoria recap, I was pretty excited to see this show with the guy from S Creek.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're talking about this.
Yeah, okay. I
mistakes.
saw the preview for it and I didn't want to click on it.
Oh, I finished it. Did you finish it?
I am about 5 in. I don't know how many there are, but
8, I think.
it is such a great, funny show. And I love the writing. I love the sister-brother relationship he has. Obsessed. My favorite show in a long time.
That's nuts.
I loved it.
I think it's
Love it.
below average.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The lines are so great.
I called my sister and I was like, she texted me, she was like, you watch this new the Dan Levy show? And I go, yeah, it's just mid. It's like,
Oh, really? I love it.
It never took me there. It's like, it seemed like there was moments where I thought, okay, this is going to be funny when this happens. And it didn't happen. And I was like, what? It was just lots of yelling. I finished it, but I was just kind of like, I wanted so much more for it. That's so funny.
Oh,
We have
wow.
totally different opinions.
Yeah. I was really surprised by it. I love Dan Levy's, like, how manic him and his sister are together fighting. I actually thought that you were to be like, this reminds me of me and my sister fighting. But I thought it was great. Well, two totally different opinions, though.
Yeah, how about Euphoria, last night's episode?
I was obsessed. I love Euphoria. There was that scene that we had talked about a couple of weeks ago that was in the trailers of Rue being the drug mule. Oh, that was hard for me to watch.
When they
I
were
like wanted
gagging,
to
swallowing the heroin?
It looked like that hurt so
It looked like
bad.
they were really doing it because they were. Well, at least
I know.
they shoved their fingers down her throat and they were like, oh, they were doing all that.
Oh, it was so hard. But in true Euphoria fashion, Kyle, I got us matching shirts because, bitch, you are my soulmate.
You're so cute. Thank you. I love it.
I found
so
these
much.
online. HBO did like a Euphoria drop.
That's awesome.
So I got us twinning shirts.
Cute.
Are you going to do some Euphoria content today?
Oh, we have to.
It was a good episode. I was
really
like,
liked
okay, this season's going to be really good.
Because
They
that's
always
not-
push on the boundaries, and they did that.
Didn't you say it had like a 56 on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
And a lot of the critics are panning it, saying it was all over the place. I watched up until they were done doing the heroin, and I thought it was slow. and I wanted more.
It was a little
They do
slow,
hang.
but I feel like it's building, and I feel like kind of that's what that show does.
I didn't get to the part where all the controversy of Sydney Sweeney and her baby outfit was.
When I was watching it and she came on the TV, Kadeem literally was like, "What the heck is she doing?" And
she's an
was like,
OnlyFans model,
I know,
right?
yeah, but it's like her thing is that she's getting married to Nate Jacobs, but he's broke. Like they
She's
have no
trying
money.
to make money.
And she's trying to help and make money, but their like relationship is so
It's weird.
odd.
It's weird.
I know.
So
And
odd.
yeah. I feel like I hope we get the backstory on how they got to the point where they are a little bit
We
because it's
definitely
like
will.
Hey,
it's like not tracking.
Let me ask you guys, as huge Euphoria fans, with Fezco, they just said he was in jail. They
For
didn't
30 years.
They didn't say he was dead.
No, we talked about that
acting.
last week too. No, they're doing
acting.
it. They're keeping his voice on like phone calls, so they're not going to kill Fezco off in Euphoria.
He's an actor that died in real life.
Yeah, I mean, but
Storyline,
they
he's in
could have
prison.
written him off as being shot in the shootout,
You're
right?
like, whoa, the guy that plays Superman can't fly?
They
No,
probably
but they're
wanted to
using
keep
him.
his memory alive that way.
Right.
By the way, the guy Coleman Domingo, is that his name?
Yeah.
He was a good host this
I
time.
know. He did a scene with Zendaya where they're sitting at like a cafe and they're talking. Zendaya's talking about how she wants to like believe in God,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like going back and forth. And I was like, this man is a great actor.
He's a great actor,
Yeah.
and there were some good sketches on Saturday Night Live. He was, put it this way, he was great on Saturday Night Live. Some of the sketches were,
Yeah,
But-
it got bad, but the first one was very funny.
yeah, the FIDM one was
Yeah.
precious.
That
Yeah,
was
that's where your
really
daughter
funny.
goes, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Before we get to 3 things you need to know, what's up, Ella? Ella?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Okay, is this John J. Rich, right?
Yeah, you're on the air. Yeah, hi.
Okay. So, sorry, I didn't hear. So I heard your segment about how you guys are talking about people who don't finish their food, right?
Right.
So I have the most passionate opinion on this. So I always order a bunch of food and I never finish it. And I think somebody was talking about how it's their ick and how people don't finish their drinks. And honestly, like, I always order way more food than, like, I think I go in there super hungry. And then I come out with, like, 3/4 of it finished and the other quarter gone. And I just wanted to defend this poor guy who didn't finish his meal because maybe he was full.
Well, I went to dinner last night. I was full, and I finished my meal.
Of course.
I shoved it down. There's no way I was going to
You
waste
were
that
like
food.
ruined Faye in Euphoria, shoving down your food like they were.
Exactly.
John Jay finishes all my meals for me.
That's true. Ella, you're awesome.
Right? Like I have IBS, and so sometimes like when we eat and then you get like full and then your stomach hurts afterwards, it like you don't want to finish it. And I'm just so strongly opinionated on this because my boyfriend always is like, "Why didn't you finish? Like you never finish your food," and I just get full and then you take it home and eat it as leftovers. So I just wanted to defend that.
All right.
Sweet of you.
I love your passion, Ella. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Bye. Kyle, what are 3 things we need to know?
NASA just brought the astronauts back from a trip around the moon. This is the first time we've done this in over 50 years, allegedly. They had a super
Allegedly.
intense re-entry moment before safely splashing down off the coast of San Diego.
Splashdown confirmed.
Copy splashdown. Waiting on VLDR.
From the pages of Jules Verne to a modern-day mission to the moon, a new chapter of the exploration of our celestial neighbor is complete. Integrity's astronauts back on Earth.
It should have taken them a long time to get them out of that capsule. I was watching the whole thing live.
Yeah,
They were
said
in there for a while.
Everything went perfectly, though, which I guess is a huge deal. The mission was really just a test run for eventually putting people back on the moon. Because we did it already, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you have an Android and you have for a while, you may randomly be getting a little tiny check in the mail soon. Google agreed to a $135 million settlement over claims they collected our data without permission. Millions of users could qualify. The catch is the payout is going to be just over $1 per person. And when I said a tiny check in the mail, I meant a tiny check in the mail. So don't get too excited. But if you do get the email or mail for it, you do kind of have to fill out a form to actually get your dollar, which you have to figure out if it's worth your time or not. Starbucks is testing out a new $65 a month subscription where you basically get quote unquote unlimited drinks if you're a daily regular. It's aimed at people who are already going every single day. It's part of them trying to make their rewards program feel more worth it. And it's got other perks like if you buy 9, you get 1 free and premium coffee subscriptions and whatnot. It's all about kind of keeping you locked in. And like I said, it's only being tested right now, but if it rolls out everywhere, this could totally change your daily coffee habit and maybe even lower your price in your bank account or keep money in your bank account. That's what I'm saying. lower the price, and keep money in your bank account. Yes, and that's 3 things you need to know.
So Dog Moms Day is Saturday, May 9th. And Kyle and Peyton are going, Kyle, are you going to bring Poppy?
Heck yeah.
That's so cool. In the
I
stroller?
got to make sure she's got all her shots. I have to see what the vet says because she's got almost all of her parvo shots. She supposedly has it 1 more in 2 weeks. But if the vet recommends another set, then I don't know if I'll be able to.
I would think by May 9th that you would have them all. But
I would
so
think,
it's May 9th at Ashley Castle. It's Dog Moms Day, and you are invited from 9 a.m. to 11:30. There's going to be many amazing women from across the valley going to be there. Tito's is going to be there. Dutch Brothers and many more are going to be there. So go to lovepupfoundation.org to get your tickets. Now, we were promoting before pre-sale. Pre-sale sold out, which is really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so now you can just get the normal tickets. Peyton's going to be there. Kyle's going to be there. I don't know, is Stacey going to be there?
I believe so.
That'd be great if she
It'll
was
be
there.
fun.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
always
event.
so fun.
It's a beautiful event. So go to lovepupfoundation.org to get your tickets.